Now this is the second time there's been fire here in this pretty much the same exact spot. This is in the riverbed. There was a fire here last week.
Well, good morning, guys. We are in the city of Colton, right here at the edge of the Santa Ana Riverbed, also known as the river bottom. This place is pretty disgusting. I'm gonna hop over this little barrier wall right now. Don't mind me, guys, nothing to see here. Now, my goal is to spend the next 24 hours here in the Santa Ana river bottom. I'm starting here in the city of Colton, in San Bernardino County, and my plan is to walk west a couple miles here into Riverside County, Jurupa Valley area, try to find a good campsite, and then I'll hike back to my truck, grab my camping supplies. It's gonna be an entertaining one for sure. Now, the Santa Ana river bottom is quite an interesting place. The river itself has a pretty lengthy history spanning back to about 9,000 years. It's Southern California's longest river system, about 96 miles, going from the San Bernardino Mountains all the way out to the Pacific Ocean by Huntington Beach. Looks like someone has a little bonfire going there. Probably not a wonderful thing to do in 100-degree heat. Now, based on my research, the Santa Ana riverbed here and this little embankments host over 250 species of fish, plants, animals. Over the years, cities have been putting concrete on the walls to channelize it slowly but surely. Now, I probably picked an absolutely horrible day to do this adventure. It's only 10 o'clock and it's already almost 100 degrees. It is gonna be cooking today. And I'm wearing jeans because I don't want to get eaten by bugs and rattlesnakes and other stuff like that. So the river bottom itself could be really beautiful. There's a lot of lush greenery and plants and trees down there, and a little river running through the middle, but it has been taken over by homeless people building giant encampments down there, and subsequently a lot of fires break out down there, a lot of crime happens down there. So I'm gonna walk it for a couple miles and see what actually is occurring down there, see what we run into, see if we find really cool spots, see if it's not as bad as they say it is, or if it's just a complete chaotic dump. We shall find out here shortly. There is a lot of bamboo down there. Holy crap. I don't think I'd be able to get my hammock strung up in there though. That would be awesome. I bet it's cool under those though. I can hear the river down there. It's impressive that there's a lot of water down there with this heat and no rain. Now, there are people that go down there and go swimming and bring their family down for a day at the river. And then there are other portions where you can't be. I'm not really 100% certain which spot is which spot. But a lot of people spend the day down there with their families, and parts of it are portioned off as a park or recreational area. I'm not sure where that boundary is and where the boundary of crime and homeless encampments, or if they're all intertwined. I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, darn. Get well soon, pal. Looks like we found one entryway. I can see a path that humans take. That's pretty steep though. I think we're gonna go down a little farther, but that looks nice and cool in there. There are so many trails everywhere. I can see water now. I'm gonna go up a little further. There's a ton of RVs and encampments all in front of us. Oh, there's a car. Looks like it's burnt out or stripped out or something. Interesting. And there's smoke. All right. I feel like we're entering areas that are pretty darn occupied. And dumping trash just annoys me so much, more than so many other things on this planet. There are so many things you can ignore that other people do, but dumping it affects everyone. Because you get rid of your trash, but now I have to look at it. Man, it is bad here. When I see stuff like that, I just automatically assume it's stolen. Afternoon. Here we go. Nice path into the interior of the river bottom. Oh, that's nice and cool. This would be a great place to camp, but not very stealthy. I'm sure people walk here a lot, so I don't know if I like that. Holy crap. There is some kind of wasp's nest there. I think I will leave them alone. Yep, let's get out of here. Yep, not dealing with that. This is all a dry riverbed. A lot of people with Polarises and ATVs love it down here. There's a lot of camps under the bridge. I hope they will let me pass. I'm just trying to find my way to the river now. Oh, I see some life. A lot of camps. Oh, there's the river. Is there anywhere like prettier that you recommend farther down? It's a little warm down here today.
Yeah, no. Like up there, there's like some deep water, but you gotta kind of like go in the bushes.
Ah, okay.
Not really many people.
You have a good day. Walk along the river over there? Okay. Cool, thank you. She told me I could go this way and no one would mess with me. So that's what we shall do. I can hear a generator. It looks like someone's pumping water out of the river up to their camp. That's pretty unique. Oh, this is nice and cool. Looks like they built their own little watering hole right here. They have a little dam, little hot tub kind of thing, water going there to a little bench in the stream. I guess they sit under there. Where's the water pump hooked up to? They have a line coming underground here somewhere. That's cool. There's more of the bamboo. I can see why people come down here, because it is beautiful. It is beautiful having the shade and the bamboos over this little stream, especially on a hot day like right now, but it also kind of sucks that you have a lot of trash and encampments right on the water edge with trash in the water. So it's cool, but it's also kind of sad. There is a lot of wildlife down here, a lot of birds. It just sucks about all the trash. Let's keep going. Whew, I'm glad I brought a couple bottles of water. It is hot down here. So far, everyone's been friendly though. I can see a lot of encampments, but Not many people out. I think they're all in the shade during this hot part of the day. Nice. Got a couch with a bridge. Look at this. They channeled the river. I'm gonna walk across this bridge, see if it's strong enough to support my weight. Someone's got a punching bag in the water. That's interesting. Oh, we just found our way into a camp. See if we can make our way through it. There's a lot of vehicles here. Hello. Can I go through here? What was that? Oh no, can I walk through here? There, I'll be okay? Okay, thank you. Oh, dog's gonna be okay? Okay, I'll keep going. Thank you. Look at that. It's a relatively big camp here. That looks like a chop shop to me. It's like a whole village down here. It just keeps going. No one's really challenged me as to why I'm walking down here, so I'm just gonna keep going. I am 100% certain that they are chopping up stolen cars back there. They had an engine lift, like 6 or 7 cars all cut up. Undoubtedly a chop shop. This is where the generator is. Man, I got some pretty big encampments back here. It's impressive. I mean, it would be even more impressive if they cleaned up all the trash. They did not want to talk to me. Oh boy, it's a little homemade range. Those look like 22 holes. Well, someone over here has a gun. So that camp I was just walking in, or city, whatever you want to call it, keeps going along that trail right there. It is overwhelming how many little paths and roads, if you want to call them, sand trails down here. There's so many of them going every which way, and every single one leads to another community of people or another portion of the river. It is wild. It makes no sense, and there's just so much down here to see. I can see why homeless people want to live down here. It is nice. There's a stripped pickup truck. Interesting. There are so many vehicles down here, abandoned or stripped. Like so many. I've probably walked past like 60 at this point. It would be really nice to jump in this water, but it's also really, really dirty. Oh, look, minnows. That must be the fish they're talking about. Someone's skipping rocks. Maybe he'll talk to us. Kind of hot today. Yeah, tempted to jump in.
Cool down here.
What?
It's not ready to stay
I'm exploring it for the first time. I've never been down here before. I'm impressed with how pretty it is. I never realized.
A lot of birds migrate through here.
I was reading that, they're like 250 species or something?
Yeah.
That's wild. Is it, where would you recommend? Do you recommend me keep going this way, or where's the, what's the good spots?
Probably past the bridge.
The bridge? 60 or Market?
Yeah, before the bridge and past it. No, before Market Street.
Okay. Oh, that trail was kind of a dead end, so I'm gonna go back out to this main one where the little mini village was and see if I can get around to the river again. Oh, there's a big encampment. They built a wall with pallets. It's like a whole farm over there. I hear chickens, maybe a pig or something. I wonder if they'll let me take a look. I think we've crossed over into the city of Jurupa Valley, Riverside County, somewhere around here. Oh boy, what a mess. Looks like there was a fire here. Oh, there's a chicken. There is a chicken. A couple of them. Oh, goodness. There's a whole freaking chicken farm down here. They got a teepee. That's cool. Off in the distance, you have Mount Rubidoux in the city of Riverside. Ooh, it is hot. I'm standing here in the shade, trying to cool down a little bit, and I can see smoke in the distance. Looks like a pretty big column of smoke. I hope the river bottom isn't on fire up there. Look, it's another little chicken coop. I'm still trying to find the pig. I know there was one down here. I heard it snorting. Someone has one. Really hope that dog's friendly. Hey. Hey. Yes. It's too hot to be doing anything down here. Huh? Oh no, thank you. I'm just exploring. You live here? Oh really? How is it? Are people? Everyone's been super friendly to me. It's like a little community. The what? Oh, perfect. Thank you. I don't think he spoke English. I went like quarter mile up there and someone had like a dam with like a bridge across it. That thing was awesome.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Oh, like just up there they had like a rocks on this side, and it was like creating like a little funnel where you could like sit in.
Oh, that's cool.
Go check it out.
Cool.
All right, we'll see ya. I would like to camp under one of these bridges, but it appears that they are all claimed. Got a good view of the river bottom here. Over on that side you have Riverside. You can see downtown Riverside over there. We are currently in Jurupa Valley. Up on the embankment, I don't know if you can see from where we are right here, but these embankments, they're slowly starting to pave with concrete. You can see on the Riverside side they've started with the concrete over there, concrete barriers, to kind of turn it into a channel and keep people out, keep the water and whatever else in, kind of give it a more direct route and protect the cities. Wow, it's a pretty steep path here. Have to go up a little farther to find another way to make my way back in. I don't know what was here, like some kind of walls or some structure, or a giant parking lot with walls. Back in the trees. This feels nice. And it doesn't look like there's too many camps down here. Maybe one. Someone's living up there. Right there you can see where they're putting all the concrete down. It's beautiful. It's pretty shallow here. We can cross and eat lunch over there somewhere. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna make this my lunch spot. Coolest spot as any. Now I don't really have anything wildly cool today. I don't have any awesome camping, cooking things planned. I'm actually in the process, or I just moved, so I have all my stuff in boxes, just pure chaos. I don't know where all my camping supplies are, so we're just settling for good old-fashioned Subway sandwich while I'm in the process of figuring all my camping supplies out. This will be it. It will work for me. Good old-fashioned Subway and BLT. I haven't had a Subway sandwich probably in years. I think the last time I had a Subway sandwich was probably 2016, probably. I'll tell you one thing, they've gone up in price a lot since then. Aside from the graffiti, it's actually really nice down here. I don't know if you can see all the, I don't even know what those are, but really pretty willows or ferns or whatever growing in the water over there. They're beautiful. All right, lunch is done. Even though there's a lot of trash down here, we're gonna take our trash with us, because that's how you make the world a better place. And we will keep adventuring. I am not ready to get out into that sun. Let's see what time it is. We've been walking. It's only 1 p.m. I don't know if it's time to start looking for a campsite or keep exploring. We still got a while before sunset. See if we can get a little farther. It's like a little beach over here. This is beautiful. Not loud with the trees, but I guess it's time we can get our feet a little wet. Wow, that water's warm. Wow. It widens up. I think that is the 60 freeway right there. And that's Market Street. Almost a good spot to camp, but it seems to be a little occupied. I don't see people, but I see camps everywhere. So I'm gonna keep pressing on a little farther. Super beautiful though. It's 1 p.m. here, and it's not even the hottest part of the day. It's supposed to go up to 101 in about 2 hours. Oh, I think I'm gonna keep hiking on a bit and then go chill under the next bridge for a bit. Dang, almost got eaten by a chihuahua. It is now 101 degrees and I am feeling it. I've been drinking a lot of water. We are now in between the 60 freeway and Clay Street. I believe the bridge would be Van Buren Bridge is what we're relatively close to. Somewhere in this area I'm going to start hunting for a good camping spot. I think I'll go a little farther towards the Van Buren Bridge. There's not as many encampments there. And there's some good thick brush I think I can work with for a hammock. Oh, goodness. We found ourselves on a decently high spot so you can see around. So that's where we came from over there. There's Colton. Coming through, we're in Jurupa Valley right now. There's the Van Buren Bridge right there, which is where we're working to. Beyond there is Norco, where Santa Ana River bottom continues in Norco, and then it continues going. Sorry, my mouth is so dry from hiking. I got this. It's windy down here, but it's windy with like this sand, so it's drying out my mouth and making it hard to talk. Anyways, Santa Ana Riverbed keeps going through Norco and continues going all the way out to Huntington Beach, where it empties at the Pacific Ocean. If you need a trash can, there's a free one down here. If only they would put the trash inside the trash can, that would be awesome. Well, I guess I did not need to bring a camp stove. I can just cook over the bathtub. Seems to be what everyone else is doing. What do we have here? Looks like a burnt shopping cart. What else do we have here? I don't know even what this is. Maybe a safe at one point? No, a rack for a truck? I don't know. Bunch of stripped wire. I know exactly what that's doing down here. Wow, there's the rest of it. Huh. Someone made a little money off that. Probably illegally. Ooh, found a bike. Let's go see if it works. Sleep on that couch. Oh, never mind. I don't think I can bring this back to life. That thing is probably done for. It is so impressive at the amount of stuff that people hike all the way in here. Looks like this camp is abandoned, but look how much stuff. They have several recliners, a couple couches, mattresses. Here's what's left of their camp. I'm going to assume that at some point a flood washed it away. That happens very often down here. The floodwaters do come up here to these embankments a couple times a year, and all these camps get washed away. A lot of transients have to get rescued by helicopters and swift water rescue firefighters a couple times a year. So sites like this would be pretty common when a camp gets washed away. Not much left to it. You got a bed, and everything else is scattered right along in the direction where the water would flow. It was a big camp at some point. I think I see another vehicle. Let's see what we got over here. Oh yeah, there's a truck upside down, or what's left of it. Oh wow. Yeah, that thing's been here for a hot minute. Looks like there's a camp here. Got a little easy up, all washed away. Huh, there's a lot of cobwebs. That thing's been here for a hot minute. Oh, here's the rest of that truck that was upside down. Interesting. Huh. Oh. Ooh, this has some potential. It's like a little path. Doesn't look too used. Got some nice bamboos here. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Huh. It's like a little fall setting in here. Let's see what we got. Oh, I think I found water. Yep, found the river. I don't know what happened here. Got a rug and all of someone's clothes. Weird. If I didn't know any better, this would just seem like a nice nature trail. But it's in fact just a riverbed with tons of shopping carts. There are abandoned shopping carts everywhere. I've probably seen 100 shopping carts down here. And there's another one, looks like a Target one. It's bright red. 101 shopping carts maybe. Nature and shopping carts, they mix so well. That looks like a comfortable place to hang out. I think I'm gonna need to sit under some shade for a bit. I'm gonna go sit under this tree. I know it is a riverbed, but it's been here for thousands of years, so there are full-grown trees in this dried out riverbed. And don't let all this sand and trees fool you. After a good rainstorm, this place is full of water, just rushing. I need to sit under this tree in the shade for a bit. I am cooking. Oh, perfect. A shopping cart. Exactly what I needed. Oh, yes. Whew. Oh. It would be so refreshing to jump into the river, but that water is gross. I don't know if the video has shown it, but there is a lot of trash in that river. Trash bags, or people living in it, showering in it, homemade or homeless people's restrooms are over it. It's there's a lot of disgusting things that are dumped into that river. It's really sad because it would be really beautiful to jump in real quick and splash around, but after what I've seen today, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I think I'm gonna go try to find me an ice cream. I know that right on the other side of the bridge, on the other side of Van Buren, over in Riverside, there is a gas station. I'm gonna see if I can get through the river and pop up the embankment. It shouldn't be that far from here. It's gonna be an adventure though. We gotta punch right through all that brush. See if we can do it. Here is the Van Buren Bridge and more shopping carts. It's just ridiculous at this point how many are down here. All right, let's see if we can get through this. So far, so good. I need to find a way to get over there without getting too wet. This is raging pretty rough. See if I can get around it. Look at that. Last thing I want to be seen is carrying that thing around. We'll leave that right there. Well, I can't tell how deep it is, but it seems like we're going for a swim. Oh boy. That is deep. It actually feels really good. I'm assuming I'll dry off relatively quick. course, the whole river's shallow until I want to cross. All right, gas station should be right up there at the top of the bridge. Oh, thank you, Jesus. There's a gas station. Oh, wow. There's a map. We are there. We started up here. We're down here. And we're gonna stop somewhere around here, probably. My goal was to make it all the way out here, but there's no way. I am so exhausted. I think we're gonna stop somewhere around here. That will be where we stay for the night. Oh yeah. Life is already better. Thank you, 7-Eleven. Ice cream cone is melting faster than I can eat it. Well, it may come as a surprise to you, but ice cream doesn't last very long in 101-degree weather. Barely made it across the intersection by the gas station. It was just melting on me. I was just gobbling it up outside the gas station. I'm gonna walk across Van Buren Bridge. I didn't realize there were sidewalks on it, so I don't have to get myself all wet in the water. Walk across and that'll bring me back pretty much to where I started, where I went underneath. There's a little path I can just drop right back down and continue my search of shopping carts to build the perfect campsite. Just trying to find a shortcut back. Wonder where this goes. It has been an absolutely brutal day in the sun, but it is slowly starting to set. I'm getting some shadows here, and I'm going to start setting up a camp. I'm going to try to use all these shopping carts to my advantage somehow. I'm just not sure how I want to use them. I'll figure that out. I'm not finding any amazing trees for a hammock. I'm sure there's something somewhere, I just need to find it. Oh, this place is nice. This is real nice. Got the river right there. Let's make sure there's no camps up here. Looks like they dug a well or a bathroom. Oh, looks like there's part of a camp here. I can't tell if it's a recent one or old. Oh, so hard to tell. Looks like it has not been used in a while. There's a lot of dust and dirt on it. That hasn't been lit in a bit. Looks pretty torn down to me. I might use this area. Let's see what's down here. I can't tell. I kind of like this area. Let's see if I can put a hammock up somewhere. I don't really want to sleep on the ground. Man, it's tough. Every time I find the perfect little cranny to tuck away, I notice that there's like someone already using it or possibly using it. I can't tell. I don't want someone to come back in the middle of the night on a meth binge and find me fast asleep in their camp. That wouldn't be ideal for me. It doesn't look like it's being used. This would be perfect if I brought my tent. I didn't bring my tent. I just brought the hammock. You know what all this stuff is? It's from the Cal Fire helicopters and airplanes dropping that fire retardant. That's why everything is red and pink here. Oh, this is a nice spot. Oh man, I should have brought my tent. This would have been perfect. I think right here might actually be a good spot. Got a tree there, a tree here, both live. I think that's live, that I can tie off to. I got the stream not far away. I'm not right on a path. There's one there, but it looks like no one has used it in a long time. And yeah, it doesn't look like this place has been used. It's not too far from me walking out of here in the morning. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to take away some of this brush and see if we can make this work. That will work perfect for a hammock. And then right over there, we have the river. I'll show you how close we are. Right here. We got nice, beautiful river. I don't think we have any neighbors close by that I can tell. It's very hard to tell until you're like 10 feet from them, but from what I can see, nobody is here, which will work nicely for one night. Oh, that will work. That is nice. Okay, I hiked back to my truck, got my camping supplies in my other backpack. I'm just gonna borrow this chair because it doesn't look like anyone's using it. Thank you. I'm gonna bring it over to my campsite. Man, that's cool. I wish there was trees set up here that I could have that as my view. Nice. I keep hearing twigs and bamboos snapping, and I'm not sure if it's the wind, if it's the wild boars that are out here, if it's dogs, if there's people walking around me. I don't know. It is so thick you can't see more than 15 feet around you, which is kind of cool, but also kind of creepy because I don't know the area and they do. Camp is all set up. Not like there was much to do, to be fair. Now I'm gonna go relax in my new lawn chair that I tactically acquired. Let's go see if we can get a good view of the stream. Oh yes! Oh, this ain't bad. This is pretty comfy. Got my hammock behind me, got some shade, got bamboos covering me. I got some nice wind drifting through the bamboos. It sounds so nice. Beautiful view of the river in front of me. Pretty nice. I went and cleared some of the brush real quick that was dead. So now I actually have a nice, decent little beachfront view in front of me. That is awesome. I am not complaining. Now, like I said earlier, just got a house. That's why there hasn't been a video in a couple weeks. I've been super busy. We're doing a ton of chores. Haven't unpacked everything. We got plumbing issues to work on. We got electrical issues to work on. Got to put beds together, all that stuff. So this isn't like your normal video. I don't have all my normal camping stuff. I'm not prepared to do any super cool thing. So I don't have a wonderful meal to cook because I just didn't have the time to go digging through all my stuff to find it, but I still want to go out and do a video. So what I'm gonna do for dinner is about a quarter-mile from here, just outside of the river bottom. If I go down here just about a quarter-mile up in the north a little bit, there is an In-N-Out. I am going to go to In-N-Out for dinner and then scurry back into my little camp here. I think you guys will forgive me for not having an amazing camping dinner tonight. It just, I couldn't dig through a billion boxes to find all my stuff. So sunset is in about an hour and the In-N-Out's about a quarter-mile away, so I think I have time to hike over there, get some dinner, and get back here before it is totally dark. So I'm gonna go do that. Oh, I look pretty filthy after one day down there. Kind of look like I live down there now. I'm sure I smell like I do. There it is. There's the promised land. And there goes the sun. I timed that perfectly. Should have enough time to get back to my campsite before it's dark. Take me around 10-15 minutes. And we descend back into the river bottom, away from civilization. I've made a lot of comments about the trash and the homeless and all that stuff, but aside from that, I gotta admit, it is pretty beautiful out here. There's a lot of birds, a lot of wildlife. You can hear the traffic, but the sunset's been absolutely beautiful down here. Sunsets don't pick up so good on GoPro. In fact, there is no technology that replaces real life. Without the trash though, this would be an awesome state park. Or national park. Maybe not national, it's not big enough. You know, you don't need a president to decide what's a national park. I'm calling it a national park. This is now a national park. It's gonna be Shopping Cart National Park. Because, alas, there are shopping carts. In fact, I'm gonna build a monument of shopping carts, and that will be the Shopping Cart National Park Monument. Give me a second. Oh, the monument of Shopping Cart National Park. Woo. I might be going a little crazy because of the heat. I don't know. Maybe. Oh. Whew. I'm tired now. It is too hot out here to be doing stuff like that. It needed to be done. Oh. I added a couple more. I can't find any more in the immediate area. There are some, but they're pretty far away, and they have bushes growing into them, so they'd be pretty difficult to get out. So I think we're going to settle on that. Plus, about 2,000 yards that way, I can hear a bunch of dogs, which means there's a camp there, and I don't want to disturb them and have them figure out where I'm staying. So I am going to tuck into the woods before they figure out where I am. They can hear me with the shopping carts, but I don't want them to find me. So I'm gonna go to my camp real quick. Oh, there's like 4 of them. All right, I have made it back to my campsite, and I'm not gonna lie, this particular camping adventure is a little more sketchy than one of my usual ones. In the mountains, away from civilization. It's just animals, and I feel like I have a vague understanding about animals, to respect them and how they react around humans and what to do if they react a little off, and how to protect yourself. But in a place that has humans everywhere around me, tucked into the bushes, especially when a lot of them are obviously under the influence of illicit substances, you don't know how people are going to react. So definitely have that in the back of my mind. So my goal is to not set up or do anything too crazy. I just want to be kind of stealth, have my little campsite over there, kind of mind my own business, and then leave in the morning. So that's the plan. Okay, so the idea of camping in bamboos was awesome until it got dark. Now it's creepy. I can only see like 10 feet, maybe less, and there's all kinds of things running around in the bushes. I can't tell if it's pigs, dogs, probably not people because they're like running. This is creepy, very creepy. I am so happy I'm not on the ground tonight. I'm really hoping they're not big boars that can mess with me. I'm about 4 feet off the ground. I'm hoping that's high enough. It's so creepy. Well guys, it is dark out here. It is cooling down and it's getting a little later. I'm gonna climb into my hammock and try to get some sleep. Talk to you guys in the morning.
Good morning. I slept really well. I fell asleep pretty soon after I lay down. I woke up once or twice because animals were scurrying around in the brush and making a lot of noise, but I was never able to see them, so no clue what it was. Got a little cold, but comfortably cold, not horribly. I was perfectly fine with this little whoopee. Oh man. Oh, what a good night's sleep. Time to get up and make some coffee.
Now, because I couldn't find my stash of all my heat up food, we're just gonna go with, what is this? Backcountry bison bowl for breakfast. It will work. I was able to find that, so heat this up with some coffee. It'll work. Oh, perfect, perfect. Pour that in here. Has a good seal. Set that off the side. We got our water boiling there. We're going to be doing some more cowboy coffee. It's been working really well for me lately. So we'll just continue that tradition out here. There we go. Let that sit for a bit. All right, we got our coffee brewing over here. Had this sitting for about 10 minutes. Sometimes these are really delicious and sometimes they're really disappointing. So let us see what we have here. It's definitely not a breakfast food, I'll give you that. It's not horrible. I think I need to put a little more water in it. Splash of cold water. Settle the grounds. Smells good. Oh, the world will be a sad place without coffee in the morning. Over the past 3 or 4 camping trips, I've really dialed in cowboy coffee, and now I get hardly any grounds. Let it brew for a bit, splash the cold water, let it settle, and then either drink it directly out of the pot or slow pour into your coffee cup.
And you're always going to sacrifice that last little bit, because what you think is the last couple pours, that's where all your grounds are going to be. So right around here, we're gonna sacrifice that last little bit of coffee, because that's just not worth it. That's going to be all grounds. Perfect. Oh, that's nice. It's nice having some hot coffee. It's supposed to be over 100 degrees again today, but right now it is very cool down here. Cold enough that I needed to wake up and put a blanket on last night. Let me see what the temperature is right now. It is 68 degrees. So not miserably cold at all by any means, but compared to 101 last night, it's a lot better. I got the sun rising over there. It's very pretty here. Well, I think I'm gonna slowly pack up camp as I enjoy my coffee. Not much to pack up. Just have to break down my hammock and throw everything in my backpack. But like I said earlier, I still have a ton of stuff to do. I got lots of painting, plumbing issues, some carpentry work at the house. There's a lot of stuff to do. So as much as I'd like to hang out here all day long, I have some real life stuff that I've accomplished. So got to start working on that. There we go. We're all packed up. I enjoyed this spot. That was a good spot right there. Good little river access and awesome little hammock area. Really wish that water was cleaner. This would be such an awesome campsite. I just don't want to go in that water. All right, time to slowly make our way back. We got a little hike in front of us. Well guys, as I wrap up this camping trip, thinking back over the last 24 hours, I've seen some beautiful stuff. I've seen some absolutely disgusting stuff. It's been a little hot, but I enjoyed it. I found a great campsite. I hope I depicted the river bottom well. I didn't focus on just the good, just the bad. I tried to cover everything that I saw in real time and tried to be honest and accurately display what was in front of me and what was I seeing. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Until next time, have a great day. Hey, my truck didn't get stolen last night. That's so cool.